Today's class is standing and balancing. In this class, you will be seated and standing with the support of a chair. This class will slowly build up leg and core strength and flexibility as well as balance. I will cue you for added challenge or ease. Choose what fits your body best for today. Each session connects you to your breath with a mini relaxation session at the end. So we'll begin seated, allowing your back to rest at the back of the chair, sitting nice and tall, drawing up through the crown of the head. Shoulders drawing down the back, eyes softening closed or gazing down toward the earth. Listening and observing your breath naturally. Observing how your inhale and your exhale feel today. And then we'll gradually build into what is called Ujjai Breath. It sounds like an ocean wave. So we're going to inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth as if you're fogging up a mirror. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. So we're extending out our exhalation. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth as if you're fogging up a mirror, nice and slow. Ujjai Breath helps build a little heat. We're drawing our navel back toward our spine as we exhale. We're also drawing some focus inward. So as any poses get challenging, or you need to focus a little bit deeper, connect back to your Ujjai Breath. Inhale through the nose and exhaling long through the mouth like you're fogging up a mirror. Let's take a few more rounds of breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth, Ujjai style breath. And then we're going to set our intention on balance. What does that mean to you? How can you bring balance into your practice and honor your body where it is today? Begin to connect that intention with your breath. Inhaling deeply. Exhale, deeply rooting within your being, that intention. We'll lower chin to chest, honoring your intention for your physical practice today. And your next inhale, we will open the eyes and lift the chin just slightly. And we'll slide forward into the chair just a little bit as we start to move. We're going to practice a sun salutation, a namaskar today. It's namaskar A. We're going to plant the soles of the feet on the earth. Draw the sit bones down into your chair and lift up through the crown of your head. With our sun salutation, we'll connect our breath to our movement. So as you inhale, we'll reach the arms up overhead. And exhale, sweep the arms out to the sides, folding over the legs. Inhale, slide the hands up to the knees, lifting the heart halfway up off the legs. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, reach all the way up overhead, sitting nice and tall, fingertips long. Exhale, hands come together in front of your heart in prayer. That's one round of sun salutation A, namaskar A. Let's do that a few more rounds here. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, circling the arms down, leading with the heart fold. Inhale, halfway up, monkey pose, lifting the heart just slightly. Exhale, fold back over the legs. Inhale, reaching nice and tall, all the way up overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway monkey. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, reaching nice and tall. Exhale, gathering it back in front of the heart. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, folding again. Inhale, reaching nice and tall. And exhale back to heart center. Let's take a few rounds of breath here, hands resting in front of the heart or resting the palms in your lap. Just connecting, observing, seeing where your energy is moving now. Seeing if you have a little more energy, maybe you're feeling a little tired, you can rest for a moment. And then we'll reach nice and tall through the arms, through the fingertips, up overhead. One more time. We're going to grab the right wrist with the left hand. Drawing the right hip down into your chair a little bit deeper, we're going to lean over to the left side. So reaching through those right fingertips, seated half moon. Keep reaching to the left side. Keep drawing the right hip down and keep drawing your breath in deeply. Expanding the rib cage on your inhale. Softening the rib cage on your exhale. Keep reaching. You've got it. One more inhale. Reach, 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 reach. Exhale. Let's circle the arms back down and fold over the legs. Let's take a round of breath here in the fold. And then we'll inhale, reach the arms up overhead, grabbing the left wrist with the right hand, drawing the left hip down. And then we're going to reach over to the right side. Keep drawing down through that left hip. Deep breath. Inhaling, expanding the rib cage. Exhale, softening the rib cage. Keep breathing. Slow and steady. Incorporate your Ujjai breath in through the nose, out through the mouth like you're fogging up a mirror. If that helps you get through the pose. We have a lot of tension in our shoulders and in our rib cage. Does a lot of work, a lot of little muscles doing a lot of work. All right, let's inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, fold over the legs. Maybe taking the feet a little bit wider if you need more space. You can reach down between the feet. You can keep your hands on your knees. Wherever you need to go for your fold. Let's roll up to seated, and we'll come to standing behind your chair. So depending on where you are today, you can use the back of the chair. Or if you need a little more challenge, you can turn your chair around and use the seat of the chair to deepen a fold, to lower your support a little bit more. And you're always welcome to move your hands to the ground if you have range of motion here. So standing wherever you need to stand, in front of or behind, using the front or the back of the chair. We're going to ground our palms. And we're going to step our right foot back. Balancing on the ball mount of the right foot, we're going to keep our left knee bent. So either using the seat or the back of the chair or the floor to support your palms. And then if you'd like to add challenge, reaching one or both arms up overhead, high lunge. If this is too much, you can always lower a knee down to the floor for low lunge. Keep breathing, strong and steady, flexing through both legs, left knee bent, right leg flexing all the way through the heel. We're balancing evenly through the feet. Grounding the palms on the chair, we're going to take a baby step forward with the right foot and ground that right heel down. Left knee stays bent. Hips are square, facing forward toward the chair. And we're going to take one or both arms up overhead for warrior one. We're drawing the navel in and up. We're lifting the sternum. We're lifting through the fingertips. If your shoulders are tight or tired, you can bring the arms open all the way out like you're giving a big hug, or bending the elbows like a cactus. Keep breathing. And then we're going to inhale, reach nice and tall through the fingertips, straighten that left leg. Exhale, fold over the left leg. So either resting your arms on the back of the chair. If you're using the seat of the chair, resting your arms or forehead on the seat of the chair. If you're almost there, you can always roll a blanket or put a pillow under your head. Or if you can reach the floor, bring your fingertips all the way down to the floor. Few more rounds of breath here. Keep breathing. And then we'll plant the palms and step forward to fold wherever you are. Breathe into the hips, into the backs of the legs. We are balancing today, so we need to bring some vital energy with our breath into the legs. And then we'll step the left foot back for high or low lunge. So same stance on this side, left leg back, balancing on the ball mount of the foot. If you need to lower the left knee down, please lower it down, using any padding for under your knee if you're using the ground. Option to bring the arms up overhead. You can use one or both arms. Strong and steady. So we're hugging the legs to the midline, lifting up through our torso, lifting up through the fingertips, through the crown of the head. Keep breathing. You're doing great. Circling the arms back down, we'll take a baby step forward so we can tack our left heel down, toes pointing toward the chair. Right knee bent. Warrior one, we're going to reach one or both arms up overhead. If your shoulders are tight or tired, again, extending the arms wide like you're giving a big hug, or bending the elbows like a cactus or goalpost. Keep breathing, strong and steady, strong warrior that you are. In through the nose, out through the mouth, Ujjai breath if you need. And let's press through that right foot, straighten the right leg, reach through those fingertips, and pressing the hip bones back. Reach the heart forward, pyramid pose. We're going to fold over that right leg again, just like we did on the left side. Using the back of the chair, you can use the seat of the chair resting your forehead or your arms or your hands. Or walking those fingertips all the way down to the floor. Wherever you are today, honor your body where you are. So even in pyramid, we are balancing. We're putting even pressure in both feet. We're drawing back through that left heel, not putting too much weight forward in the right, and breathing easy. One more round of breath, and then we'll step forward to fold again. Using the chair or hands to waist, we're going to roll up to standing. Today's balancing pose is tree pose. So, find your footing, find balance between both feet. So we start with our mountain by just kind of rocking from side to side, making sure there's even pressure in both feet. We're lifting the pit of the belly, drawing the navel in and up, lifting up through the sternum, shoulders down the back, reaching through the crown of the head. Using the chair for steadiness, you can take one arm, so if you're going to be standing at the back of the chair, taking your right hip, and we're going to turn so that the right hip is facing the back of the chair. You can use your right hand to rest on the back of the chair for steadiness. And then we're going to start by grounding into the right foot. Start hugging that right leg in and up. And then we will pivot the left heel over the right ankle. So this is our first form, our first roots of our tree. If you're feeling strong and steady here, you can start to slide that left foot up above the ankle, resting the left foot on the inside of the right shin, hugging foot and shin together and lifting up through the midline of the body all the way up through the torso. If you're comfortable here and you want to move a little bit farther, you can always slide your foot a little bit higher above the knee. So making that foot rest above or below the knee, never on the knee joint. We don't want to strain or tear our knee joint, any of the ligaments or tendons. We want to practice safely. So the foot falls above the ankle, below the knee, or above the knee. Toes can be touching the ground if you need to stay connected. Arms reaching, left arm overhead. If you want to use the right arm for balance and steadiness, keep that right hand connected to the back of the seat. If you'd like to test, you can start to hover that right hand above the chair and slowly move it up overhead, making your movements very slow. Good. Keep breathing. Keep your focus, your gaze on something that's not moving. A spot on the floor, maybe at the horizon. Very good. Let's bring both hands down. Both feet down, nice and slow. Taking a fold here if you need to rest the legs. And then we'll work our way around so that our left hip is facing the back of the chair, grounding the left hand, grounding the left foot. Start to hug in and up through that left leg. And then working the right foot the same way we did the left, starting above the ankle, pivoting those toes around, heel resting above the ankle. If you feel strong and steady and you're ready to work your way up to the shin region between the ankle and knee. And then if you really feel strong and steady, working your way up above the knee, up toward the inner thigh muscle. Only moving as far as you are able to. Honoring the body, honoring each half where it is. One side might feel stronger than the other, and that's okay. Arms connected, reaching, whichever you need to do. So reaching the right arm up overhead. Maybe the left arm comes with. Maybe your left hand stays grounded. Keep breathing. Find your focus. Find that focal point. Very good. You're doing great. One more breath if you've got it. And then we'll bring the arms down, bring that foot down. Connect, fold if you need to, rest the legs. Turning to face the back of the chair, we're going to walk our feet back to downward facing dog. So our heart is pointing down toward the floor, arms are extended by our ears, hands resting on the back of the seat, tailbone drawing back. And then we're going to ground through the right foot again. So keep that stance. All we're going to do is add our next balancing pose. Grounding through the right foot. And we're going to start to lift that left foot off the floor. It may be just a couple of inches off the floor. Maybe you can get the legs straight back, pressing through the heel. Warrior 3. So it kind of looks like you're starting to take flight. We're still hugging into the midline through the legs, and we're still lifting the pit of the belly up through the heart, allowing that extension to reach all the way through the fingertips. Keep pressing back through that left heel. Steady breath. Come back to that Ujjai. Keep coming back to your intention. And then we'll release the left foot. Downward facing dog. If you need to pedal out your feet, rock from side to side, just get some circulation back there. And then we'll start to ground through the left foot. Slowly start to reach that right foot back, maybe just a couple of inches off the floor. Maybe you're strong enough, you're working on that leg strength, really pushing back through that right heel, lifting as high as you can go. We're squaring our hips down toward the floor, pressing through the right heel, reaching through those fingertips, heart pointing downward, Warrior 3. And it looks like you're taking flight. Keep with your breath. You're doing good. And then either coming down to downward facing dog, or if your legs are really tired, start to walk your feet up to the chair and fold. Just take a few rounds of breath here in the fold, nice and slow. And then very slowly start to roll up to standing and work your way back around to your seat. Just taking a seat near the edge, and we'll extend the legs, pressing through the heels, toes pointing upright. We're going to reach the arms up overhead and start to lead with the heart, folding over the legs, only going as far as your body allows without rounding and caving into yourself. Steady breath. Allowing that circulation to move through the legs, through the hips, through the low spine. Pressing the palms into your seat. We're going to roll up to seated and then bend the knees, planting the soles of the feet on the earth. There's a couple of options here for our next pose, which is Pigeon Seated. And depending on your range of motion, we'll move accordingly. So let's start with the right ankle crossing over the left ankle. If you feel that you can slide your right ankle over your left knee, you can do so. Otherwise, cross the ankle or cross right shin over left shin. And then we're going to lean over the legs. So we're just stretching out that right hip. After all that work, keep breathing. Very good. Let's roll back up. We'll switch sides. So left ankle over right, left shin over right shin, or left ankle over right knee. Again, only moving where your range of motion allows today. Each half is different. Just honor that space. And lead with the heart, again, folding over the legs wherever they're crossed. Slowing down the breath. Keep breathing, you're doing good. And we'll inhale to release. Either shake out the legs, maybe march in place seated, getting some of that circulation back through the body, pumping up from the soles of the feet up to the heart. Good. Let's slide back to our seat, all the way back, fully supported. Start to soften the eyes closed. We've earned it. We've worked so hard today. Good job. And just slowing down the breath. Natural, rhythmic breathing here. Shoulders soft down the back. And today we're just going to practice a calming breath called Bee's Breath. And all we're going to do is hum on our exhale. It's really simple. And we're going to inhale through the nose and exhale. Okay, so inhale through the nose, exhale. Good, keep going. Few more rounds. Bee's breath, calming the nervous system. Very good. All right, let's let go of the breath and just sit in stillness for a few rounds of breath. Observe your nervous system. Observe the mind. Observe the calm. Let's reconnect to our intention of balance and what that means for you in everyday life. How can you bring more balance into your world? And begin to set that intention with your breath. Lowering chin to chest, honoring your intention, honoring your practice today. Honoring your friends that joined you, Thank you for sharing this practice with me today. That's all the time we have for. I hope you've enjoyed today's session. The light in me honors and celebrates the light in you.